In the Mix is presented by Bontai Restaurant and Lounge.
Howdy, everybody. Welcome to In the Mix. I'm Sabrina Salas-Matanani. Let's face it, so many people say that their New Year's resolution is to get in shape, get into the gym, work out. Yeah, that's kind of mine too. But before I decide to go into the gym, I want to know where I stand fitness-wise. So I heard about the Blueprint Project and decided to check it out at Custom Fitness. Let me preface this piece with first by saying it's been a while since I've worked out. I mean, really worked out. So I was nervous about the Blueprint Project. It's a new company and program designed by Paul Claris and Dr. Ryan Claris at Custom Fitness. So you come in, you take a fitness test, and that determines your level of fitness. Then you design a program
to either enhance or like I said, enhance or maintain. One of the biggest things that you're gonna see today, that you're gonna think, everyone has this kind of idea that I'm this fit, but when we look at the numbers, we can actually have physical proof that this is how fit I actually am.
And so does this come with other components other than, okay, this is what you should be doing, you should be running? You know?
Correct. So usually what happens is after you take the test, there's an app for it, and what happens is you can track all your mileage, your food through the app as well, and then it will help you maintain, or like I said, increase where you're at. So
as part of the Blueprint, you also give advice on food?
Yes. So like I said, it all depends in terms of what athlete you are. So for everyone, they have different goals. You know, for you, probably just general fitness. Yeah. So for some of our other high elite athletes, they might just want to say, okay, coach, I need to know where I need to be training at. Am I overtraining? What do I need to do to improve my overall anaerobic and aerobic capacity? As Paul mentioned, the Blueprint Project starts with a fitness test. And for me, that meant wearing this mask for a VO2 max test. This measures the rate of oxygen you are consuming while increasing your exercise intensity. Is that okay? Good still?
I guess. I've never worn a mask before.
Okay. So do me a favor. So can you breathe? Good. Go ahead and cover the top and try to breathe in and out. Okay. Can you breathe in and out?
No.
You can't breathe out, right? It's good still?
Yeah.
It's good? Good? Feels good?
5'2".
5'2". And your weight?
Ooh, I don't know. Maybe like 140, 39.
140?
Yeah, okay.
Okay. What's your goal weight? What would it be?
130.
130? Okay.
You don't need to zoom in on the weight.
Okay, so would you count yourself inactive, sedentary, moderately active, active, very active?
I would. What's sedentary like?
Literally don't do anything.
No, I'm not that. I'm
moderately?
Okay, yeah. Is yoga?
Yeah. Real quick. So just in terms of safety, okay? Okay. Now, just in terms of safety, good, bad. Okay.
Something can happen when I start breathing in oxygen?
No, nothing's gonna happen. Nothing's gonna happen. You're okay. You're okay. Calm down. You're okay. Before I could actually begin the test on the treadmill, I had to establish a stable heart rate. Just relax. Just relax. Breathe. Just breathe normally. Here's the plan. So we're gonna start you off. Okay, remember you're gonna control the incline, okay? So we're gonna start you off at 3.5 miles per hour. You're gonna start going. It's gonna go. There you go. So go ahead and move yourself to about 3.5 miles per hour. Yep. You can see it, yeah?
So what's it, 3.5?
Excuse me?
3.5?
Yeah, 3.5 for you.
That's kind of fast.
You're gonna start jogging. There you go. Okay, so you're gonna hold that pace for about 3 minutes, okay? After 3 minutes, I had to increase the incline every minute thereafter until I tap out. And trust me, that didn't take long. All right, go ahead and change. One incline. Good. Anytime you give me the thumbs down, okay, we're gonna stop the test and you're just gonna walk, okay? 15 seconds, we're gonna chain another incline. 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, go ahead. There you go. The speed stays the same, only the incline. Remember, the goal is to stay at that certain rate, okay? 4, 3, 2, go ahead and change that incline. Good. You're good? Thumb up or thumb down? A little bit longer? Okay. You have another incline. Go ahead. 3, 2, 1, and go. Good.
Okay, after about 7, 8 minutes, I was done.
No,
Yes, I know that's terrible.
remember, it's relative to your speed. So remember, if someone was a little bit more fit, they would go at a faster pace. So don't worry about it. We have another minute, okay? And then we will stop.
Okay.
That's it? That's it? That's all she wrote.
Woo! How many people are already in this program?
We've actually, we tested 6 RMRs, which is basically the sitting down version. For this one, you're our 3rd or 4th. Because there's a version that you can sit down and just relax. But we wanted to test your fitness, that's why.
So what is sitting down and relaxing?
So that's the one for your resting metabolic rate. That's the one where at rest, what you actually burn without doing anything.
So apparently I could have done the resting metabolic rate test, or RMR. It's okay, time for the moment of truth, the results of my fitness test.
So it looks like in your aerobic, okay, so your heart rate, when we started, your heart rate was about 100, okay? So excuse me, 90, I think it was 94, okay? So to get into your aerobic threshold, we need your heart rate at 100, okay? That's minimum, just so you can start working out. So a lot of times people don't understand that. To get into your anaerobic threshold, it's gonna be about 120. For your cardio training, your anaerobic, so if you notice, as we go up, your heart rate hit 167, but 160, we burn more calories per hour. Do you kind of see this? So now you can tell, depending on your heart rate, you can say how much calories you're actually burning per hour. Okay. So for example, if you held that 150 heart rate per hour, you would burn 229. So it's very, very specific. Per hour. Yeah, per hour. So your low zone is about 92 to 103. Moderate zone is 103 to 115 in terms of your heart rate, okay? And then of course, high zone 115 to 159, your peak is 159 to 173. And then that's when we get our maximum benefit. I know you don't want to see this. Fitness level. Very low, okay? So you're between 40 and 49, okay? So right now you're at 21, okay? Your age group, you're below 21 because it doesn't even give a number below that. But it's okay, it's okay.
So this says you need to get your ass in the gym and you need to do something.
Yes, correct.
Enter Dr. Ryan to break down my results even further.
So just based upon results, and it just correlates with what your activity level is now. So based upon your current age and gender, your current level of fitness is very low. So it reads that there's things obviously that we can work on. Okay. So the good thing is that we can, remember, everything is quantifiable now. So we could identify zones at which you can be working out in, and then it can actually predict exactly how many calories that you're burning. So instead of overestimating the amount of calories that you may think you're burning, we can accurately detect that now. So then that will work, in hand with your nutrition. If you kind of dial back your nutrition plus with this, we can kind of dial in your fitness level.
So what these numbers say is it says that you need to work out.
Well, remember, during our previous conversation, it depends on what your goals are. So it depends on, remember, there's a category of just being healthy, right? It's like, okay, I want to make sure that I'm heart healthy, cardiovascular fit, and we have those numbers here now. If you want to improve your overall fitness, decrease weight with weight loss and those things, we have those numbers. So we can play with those zones to say, okay, on one day we can kind of just work cardio versus the other day we can then kind of go towards the fitness aspect of it to get better, lose weight and all those things.
So say I want to be more fit, I want to lose about 15 pounds.
Mm-hmm. So with that, with the numbers that we get, we can actually predict how long it will take you to lose that.
Oh my God.
So that way, instead of like a guessing game to where, okay, I'm going to be, running 3 miles a day, this and that, we can say, hey, by the way, you only need to do this 3 times a week at this pace, at this rate, and this is how long it's going to take you. So that way you have a goal in mind. So, a lot of times people don't know when that goal's and they kind of go up and down with this weight loss. Now we can actually give you a better idea of how long it's going to take. So that way you have the big picture in mind. So it's not about these short-term goals, it's about longevity. And so I think that's the problem with a lot of these New Year's resolutions. No one sees the long-term benefit of it, but not only you're changing, remember, once you start losing weight, your body composition starts to change, your fitness level starts to change. So once that changes, then we can retest and say, hey, by the way, then you have to adjust your training based upon that. So that's why something like this is very important, because you always have numbers. Numbers never lie.
If you'd like to take the fitness test or learn more about the program, email blueprintprojectguam@gmail.com. There are special rates for members of Custom Fitness, CrossFit, Golf Metgut, and Boca Box. And if you do check them out, make sure to tell them In the Mix sent you. The cool thing about the Blueprint Project is that when your fitness level is determined, the coaches and trainers at Custom Fitness can then design a workout program specific for you to meet your fitness goals. Stay tuned, and the mix continues after the break.